We have a supervised AI wizard that allows data professionals or really non-technical professionals to build fairly complex training models without having a pure data scientist background. So I'm going to walk you through an example. So the assumption is we've conducted a few initial scans. The system is going to present these candidate PII bubbles. Me as a user can look at any one of these bubbles and analyze the contents of this candidate PII bubble. It has 33 million candidates. And what we're looking at here is the view that the system built based on the root table. And the system made some assumptions based on the constraints that this root table has relationships with other tables as well. A user can come in here and modify that existing relationship to really pull columns from multiple tables into a view that's meaningful for the organization. Once that's done, we could preview these sample records that's associated with that view. These are the fields that are in that view. These are the data elements that are configured in the Inventus solution. If any one of these classifiers needs to be remapped for any particular reason, we can simply click on these three dots, edit this classifier. We have a field here. We have a data element that was mapped to, and we can correct the mapping if necessary. So once this view is created, I could then take these records, the records itself, and build training models based on that and scan for copies of these records in other areas of the organizations, thousands of other databases, petabytes of other unstructured data sources, emails, chats. The coverage is really broad in terms of what we cover for discovery and classification, but it's going to know it's looking for these specific records. So what I could do is mark this as a root data asset, which is essentially a training model. I'm going to, for example, I'm going to mark this as my European subsidiary. This is a table containing my EMEA customers. I'm going to save it. I'm going to click on Valid Virtual View. And just like that, I have a training model based on that particular view that I created. So now what I'm going to do, if I want to understand how that particular data set is being managed by the organization, I'm going to create a data asset called European customers. I'm going to click edit, or I'm going to create a new data asset, and I'm going to map it to that view that I created. I'm going to file my reasons for processing. I'm also going to apply any tags that are associated with this view. Customers in Europe is going to be a tag in itself, but I could also apply additional tags as well. Mark that data asset being belonging to customers or employees. And now I can have a view of how European customers are being processed throughout an organization, both at rest and in motion. So